Hi everyone, it's Mina here again. Welcome to my channel if you're looking at my video for the very first time. The purpose for this video is that I want to share my views and or my thoughts with regards to parents imparting their knowledge to their children, whatever knowledge or wisdom they have learned throughout the years of living on this earth. I believe that they should impart their knowledge early in their early to their children, even when they're young, before the teenage years. Impart their knowledge so that they will know things and uh, and uh, and be aware of your values, and whatever you believe in they will be aware of it. They will be able to make the right decision, because when you share your experience and your knowledge and wisdom with them, they will be able to learn and they'll be able to remember. And the reason for me saying this is that my parents, they did not impart a lot of knowledge, or very little. They did not have the time for whatever reason and spend time with me. What I've learned by reading. I read a lot. And I want to say this because my experience in life, I had to learn a lot of things the very hard way, really hard way. And I want to give you a very good example of something that women, for example, would have passed on to their daughters. And my mom never passed on any of those information uh, to me. And one of this thing that I learned recently, maybe a few months back when I was discussing with friends, and we were talking about delivery and babies and whatever. And I recalled very clearly that when I gave birth to my first son, uh, my mother-in-law at the time, she came to visit me when I gave birth, and she took me out of my bed and took me straight into the shower. I gave birth like maybe half hour ago, and she took me out of my bed and took me in the shower and opened the shower, and the water was pouring on me. Imagine you just pushed out a baby and someone did that to you. That was what I experienced. I didn't know that you were not, when you finish having a baby, that you are not supposed to go right away in the shower. What you need is a warm pad down, or I don't know. I don't know aftercare. I had no idea about aftercare after childbirth. I had absolutely zero idea until, and that is until after 13 years, when I'm talking to my friends, and then they're explaining to me, Nina, you're not supposed to go and have a bath, much less wash your hair. So here is me in the shower. I remember trembling and my hair is soaked, and I'm soaked, and I'm saying to this woman, I said I want to go. And she's holding me. I'm at the most vulnerable. I don't have a mom. I don't have a mom, I don't have a dad, and that is the most vulnerable moment of my life. And these things traumatize you when you are talking to people, and then they were saying that you could have get lining cold. This is something could have happened to you, and you're starting to feel more traumatized despite you have lived and experienced this a while ago. So it is important that parents impart their knowledge to their children at a very early age. Impart your knowledge. You have daughters, teach them about how to take care of themselves after childbirth, the do's and the don'ts. Teach them the do's and the don'ts. Teach them whatever knowledge you would have gained from your experience in life. Teach them, because I had such a hard I had such a difficult experience in my marriage, in life, because many of those experiences I had to rationalize or solve it in my mind, gathering information, whatever I read from books. I would have had to solve those problems in my head, because there is no one to tell you what is right, what is wrong. This is the do and this is the don't. So after so many years, when I'm sitting discussing with my friend and I said that this is my experience, I was taken into the shower and showered from my hair, soaked, not shower, that's like a soak with cold water too, because the hospital, it's a private room, and there was no warm, the warm shower was not working. How you like that? So that was my traumatic experience, and that is why I'm doing this video, is to say that parents should impart their knowledge to their children. If you're a child, listen to them, impart your knowledge, because you never know what their future will be. You never know when you're going to die. You never know when you're going to leave them a orphan, and they really need that knowledge. There are many things in my life that I wish I had advice on, but I was left to, at a very young age, I was left to figure life out on my own. And there are many aspects that I wish that I had someone to give me advice, and tell me, you know, this is what this person is doing is not right, or wrong, or everything from me I get from book, because I don't have a large circle, close circle, or anything of that sort, because you are being consumed by a child, being a mom, so you don't have a network where you rely on people for information. So I had to figure out everything during pregnancy, delivery, aftercare, everything I had to figure all by myself, and all only be through reading. But what I didn't know is that you didn't have to go into a shower, a cold shower, that could have killed you at some point in time. So this is just something that I want to share with you all, is that impart your knowledge to your children, because people are not going to advise them the way you will advise them. They won't care for your children the way you care for your children, whether it's your daughter or your son, or whatever phrase you're using. Impart your knowledge to your children as early as you can in their life, so that it could be valuable, and they'll know where to apply it in under the whatever circumstance arise in their life. That is something I just wanted to share with you all, because I've had so many bad experiences where I did not know how to deal with it. I did not know how to deal with people, and because there was no one, there was no elder, absolutely no elder. Imagine uh, being in the world where there's no one to really turn to, and that is how I battle. And that is the thing about it. It leaves you mentally strong, mentally tough. Because you've survived so much. So that is just something that I wanted to share with you all, is that parents should do that, guardians, grandparents, because no one will take care of your child or children as you would. I just wanted to put this out there, uh, and thank you all for subscribing to my channel, and see you all next time. Bye.